Hey Paul, I just wanted to illustrate real quick a couple of the things that I've talked about in the discussion post. So I just took the graph that you had developed, which was awesome, and I'd shaded the area between the curves so that when the students drag the lower limit, they can see the area changing as they do that. It was just kind of a neat little visual, and you can define any type of shading as you see here. And I'll share this graph with you, and that was something I meant to also show. So something else I had suggested in my reply to your discussion prompt is creating a scaffolded activity, right? So you could walk students through the things you want them to explore, right? So you could say, move the letter A, the lower limit, to this value. What do you observe? What's the difference between these two values? And then say to them, pause now and do X, Y, Z, and tell me what you see. And for an online class, right, try to emulate what you would do in a face-to-face course. And so something I would do, right, is I would and you probably know this as well, right? You can click to the left of the slider and tell the lower and upper bounds and even define the step. So you could set all of this up, like set it to start at a equals -3, set this all exactly how you want. Name the function, save it, and once you save it at that point, when you click up here to share, you can copy and paste that and place it in a discussion post or place a link as an active link in a PDF or a Word document. And then anytime the student clicks the link, it brings them right here. So, if you prefer to, you could have them change these equations. I don't know what we would type here. Let's say you did 12 minus 0.5x squared and x squared minus 7 or something like that, right? So you could tell them in the next part of the scaffold activity, here's the two x values for the intersection. So you could have them come over here to A and do -3.559, and if you want to discuss something like finding those values analytically, obviously you could show them how to do that, or just for an exploration, have them do that as well. You could even change the step value. Something that's kind of neat too, if you don't put the step value there, it's more kind of like a continual slide for them, right? So now once you've changed and you show them to change those lower and upper bounds, right, it just kind of keeps the shading looking really nice, right, and keeps things a little bit more precise so that when they do go to A equals 0, now they can see those are exactly equal. And something else you probably already know, right? You could just have them type in specific A values as well in the prompting that you might want them to do. So I just wanted to show that with you real quick. Set up the graph exactly where you want it. Click save, come up here and click share. And using a video, they can follow along and pause and work through an activity that you have. That's probably a little bit of a time saver as compared to writing all of that instruction up in a Word doc.